It's your boy Wits Capone, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a story time on how I robbed out on my 23rd birthday, innit? You get me? So, cool. Obviously, these times here, man used to visit my cousin a lot, innit? I used to go to his yard. We always used to plan stuff like if we're doing a party and that, we'd always plan in advance and whatnot, innit? Cool. So obviously now my birthday was coming up. He's like, oh, you should do an apartment party, you know? And I was like, oh, cool, because especially them times there, I like to like go out, party, mingle with a man, them, see two gyal, and you know how it goes, innit? Cool. So obviously, me and my cousin, we're looking at APs now. You get me? We're looking at APs now. Everything's going well. The owner's like, oh, come get the keys. Rare tear, cool. So then obviously now, like on the day now, we've gone to get the key. We've got the key, everything. We're thinking, yeah, we're in. You get me? So in our heads, naturally, we're thinking, yeah, we're thinking about the numbers, like the turnout, like who's gonna come, who's gonna roll through in it. Obviously, it was more gal than man in it. It was more gal than man, so that was a good thing. But yeah, so we're just chilling there, and then randomly my cousin gets a text saying, the owners of the AP want their keys back. I'm not even gonna lie. At this moment, me and my cousin's head was hot because we already told people that, you get me, we was gonna do an AP and that. And if that didn't happen, we would have looked like hella stupid and that. You get it? So yeah. So obviously, at the time, my cousin had a boy in it. My cousin had a boy. Obviously, I'm not gonna mention the guy's name for confidential reasons, innit? You get me? So obviously, on that particular day, like I would say early in the afternoon, he was kicking ball and that. And then he's like, oh, like you lot, like raw, like obviously I heard that what do you call it? The people that do that own the yard for the AP thing, they're moving a bit mad, innit? So if you lot wanna come use my AP, my apartment and that, you can do that, innit? Cool. And obviously these times I'm bait, innit? And my cousin's bait as well, innit? So obviously, as well as me bringing my people, my cousin's also bringing his people that he knows, innit? So it's all combined in one, innit? Cool. So obviously you get to the party now, I'm just seeing hella gyal. I'm thinking, rah, like, I'm coming to set pace, innit? Like, everyone that knows me knows that my thing set different, innit? I'm a different kettle of fish and that. Like, I ain't got time to be wasting. If I set sights on a gyal that I like, straight in there, innit? Quickly. I ain't on wasting time. So yeah, man, obviously as the night was going by and that, like bare gal was coming towards me saying, oh, happy birthday, rare tear, as you doing it. And I was like, oh, thank you, like just complimenting, but in my head I'm loving it, innit? You know the ones there, man's loving it and that, cool. So then obviously, like couple man that I went sixth form with came to the party as well, man, like OB, my cousin Colby as well, Lord, like big up all of yourselves, man. You get me? So yeah, man, all these men came, just having a good time, innit? Then I had like at least 4 or 5 magnums, yeah. And I'm not even gonna lie, like obviously it wasn't just 4 or 5 magnums, innit? Like a flipping donut, I was mixing it with bare drinks, innit? So I know I've come to the conclusion that I probably had alcohol poisoning or something, fam, because like the way I was feeling, like it didn't kick in like initially. You get me? Like it was one of them ones where in the beginning I was fine. I was just talking to hella people, busting pure conversation and that. You know how it goes, innit? So obviously now I'm just chilling there, and then some girl tells me, oh, she wants to chat to me in the balcony and that. You get me? She wants to chat to me. And I'm thinking, right, alright, cool. Like, I know where this is heading, but let me just go and see what I want and see the patterns them and that. Cool. So obviously now, man goes to the balcony now. She's all telling me that how she's feeling, man. Rare tear. Imagine, you know, she's telling me she's feeling, man, and that. I'm thinking, rah, cool. Man's in there, innit? Cool. So obviously, apparently, like, I don't know what happened, but this is what my cousin told me that happened. And not even just my cousin, but a few other people, innit? He was telling me that how I was just chatting to the thing, yeah. I was chatting to the girl now, yeah. And then randomly I just started vomiting all over the place and that. It was getting brazy. And like, it was one of them ones where I've never rubbed out like that ever in my life before. That's how you know I drunk bare, fam. Like, you know them ones there. And I think it was that same girl that tried to move to me was trying to help me as well, innit? You get me? Whilst everyone was trying to do their wildness. You know who you are, but I'm not going to mention names, innit? You get me? So yeah, she was trying to help, man. Then obviously fucking my cousin, the one that lives close to me, man like Kelvin, you know, saved me, fam. Like, he got man a cab, and then he told the Uber driver to take me to his crib, innit, which is in Angel. And obviously I'm not gonna bait the locations and that too tough. So cool. Obviously now, you know them ones where you don't even remember the night, just fully black out, and I'm thinking, warrior, like this is mad. So I wake up now, my head's just pounding. I'm thinking, raw, like, you know them ones where you just wake up and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna drink again, like naturally, but you know the following week you're probably gonna drink again anyway. You get me? So I woke up now, the man them are in the crib, my cousins in the crib, they're all telling me that how man rubbed that, and that I was like, raw, was it that bad? And that they're all telling me that, bro, like the amount of people that were on you, yeah, in terms of girls, yeah, that were on you, fam, like you actually rubbed out, bro, because like if you would have been like normal the whole night, I reckon you would have done your thing. Even though I was kind of doing my thing initially, innit? You get me, with the thing that told me to come to the balcony and that. And yeah, man, apparently I was just vomiting all over the place, man. I was just vomiting all over the place. It got peak. So yeah, imagine, obviously, because I had to change my clothes, innit? Obviously, man's vomited and rate it. Man, I had to change my clothes and that. So obviously, I'm telling my man that, I need to come get my stuff in. I need to come get my clothes. He's like, I'm like, oh, bro, can you bring it to me? Because obviously I don't, like, you get me, man, don't really come to them areas there, like Stratford and them sort of sides there, innit? You get me? Cool. He's like to me, nah, bro, if you really want your stuff, you need to come get it, rare. I'm thinking, bruv, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, man physically wasn't there for like half of the night. Like, what do you mean? Then obviously I told him, cool. If that's the case, I'm coming to get my stuff in it. So drop me your ID, drop me your address or whatever you want to call it. And man will slide through and pick up my stuff in it. Imagine now I'm calling the guy, my man's all dodging my calls, and I'm thinking, raw, like, why going for Donny, like? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're telling me to come get my stuff on one hand, but then on the other hand, you're this airing man, fam. What do I look like, fam? I'm not a fucking dickhead, like, my name's not Cornelius, like, you get it? Cool. So obviously now all that's happened now, and all now 2 weeks, 3 weeks has gone past, man still ain't got my stuff, you know. So I'm thinking, raw, like, this guy's actually violating, innit? You get me? So then later down the line, we're talking like a month. Imagine, my man picked a month to start coming out the waterworks. He's like to my cousin, because your cousin vomited all over the place, he owes me peas for the yard to fix up the yard and rare. And I'm not being funny, yeah. Why do you choose like a month later? Okay, that's a lie. It wasn't a month later. It was probably like 2-3 weeks later. But if you really cared, why are you choosing 2-3 weeks to press man about it? Do you get it? That's how I know, like, he was trying to take the piss out of man, and it's not adapting, innit? Do you know what I mean? Cool. So he's all telling my cousin, your cousin owes man peas. He needs to pay me back, or rare. In my head, I'm thinking, fam. Like, I remember my cousin telling me that, he tried to say that he owed him peas and rare. I'm like, listen, them guys there, you can't take them seriously, because what the actual fuck, fam? Like, initially, when the party ended and that, he wasn't saying that. He was even telling my cousin, no, it's calm. Don't watch that, man. You're good. It's calm, man. Trust me, he's your cousin, so you don't have to pay nothing. And then later on, it's like he spoke to someone, and then someone probably convinced him to try and come on this flex, fam. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So that was the time that man rubbed out on my 23rd birthday, innit? Do you know what's actually so mad? I've actually had so many birthdays where man's gone out with a man them, and I've never rubbed out like that. But you see on this day here, you see when you drink to the point where you black out, you don't remember shit, fam. I only remember what I done until a certain point. And then after that, the rest was brazy still. You get me? But yeah, man, literally, like, I just thought like I should bring this story to the people them and that. the people them that really support me, that really take in my videos and whatnot. You're the reason why man makes these videos, you get me, to entertain the people them, the audience. You know how it is. But yeah, man, I feel like I've covered everything on this story time. Obviously, much more story times to come as well. But yeah, man, other than that, before I go, make sure to leave a like on this video, comment on the video with like other content suggestions you would like to see me bring to the channel. And yeah, man, don't forget to support my channel on all social media platforms, whether it will be Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, even Facebook. Like, I would really appreciate it because it helps YouTube's algorithms and it helps push my videos, innit? You get me? But other than that, it's been your boy Witz Capone, and I'm out.